I built a DIY bass with my kids, and here is what it looks like in all its glory. Let's take this bad boy for a ride. Hi everyone, Gregor here. Today we have Lars Lehmann on bass, and before we get started, let me just say thank you very much to all of you for all your very kind messages and comments that you left on the internet. I had an unexpected surgery and won't be able to sit for an extended period of time for the foreseeable future. So I finally had a good reason to buy myself a standing desk. But enough about me, let's finally talk about this sticker stick. And here's what the neck pickup sounds like. It was a lot of fun putting this together, and the result, yeah, it's a real bass, it's playable, it sounds decent, it looks really cool. So is it worth it? I would personally say absolutely yes. This is not necessarily the best sounding Harley Benton bass I've ever played, but just learning about all the parts that go in here, learning about all the steps and how all the things go together, I think is a very valuable experience, so I think it's really cool. Now let's hear the bridge pickup. Let's go through the specs real quick. We have a Rengas body. That's the kind of word that you need to type at least 3 times until your computer recognized you actually meant to type that. I've never heard of this word, but just what I can tell from the weight and from what it feels like, I think it's very similar to alder. The neck is probably maple. It's not listed in the specs, but that's clearly maple. And as a fretboard we have Amaranth. That's just another one of these woods that sound really familiar, but do we really know what it really is? Well, it doesn't matter, does it? This is not really about recreating the most authentic 64 jazz bass or something like this. It's just about putting a bass together and playing it and learning some things along the way, and all of that for very little money. And here's what the bass sounds like when the tone control, this one here, is rolled down. I can only recommend to do something like this at least once in your life. Maybe if you have kids or maybe a niece or a nephew, just get them involved, buy one of the sets, get them there, do it together, let them learn something, and then possibly leave the bass there, because how else are we going to inspire the next generation of bass players? I love the whole process. The only annoying part was the headstock, because when this whole set arrived, this looked like a brick. But fortunately I have a friend here in my town who has fun doing some woodworking stuff, so it looks great now. If I was Harley Benton, I would definitely pre-shape the headstocks when I sent them out, because I think the experience is just a lot better if you don't have to do that. Otherwise, this has been just a great experience all around. So the Harley Benton bass guitar kit P-Style, a link in the description below if you want to get one for yourself, if you want to check it out. And so is this the best sounding bass with those stickers? And no, definitely it's not even the best sounding bass within my reach from here. But this bass has its own qualities, and I think they're definitely worth the $100 that you pay for it. And yeah, again, I can only repeat, it's a really cool experience. Just check it out. That's it from me. Thank you very much for watching. If you have any questions, as always, put them in the comment section below. Watch the first video where we put this together if you want to see more of this. And otherwise, I guess see you next time. Bye bye.